day is Rusev Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, here it is, Nerd or Not, episode 34, the Royal Rumble special. And yes, as you can tell, it's, again, just me. No Corey, no Jay. But I am not alone, once again. They were gracious enough to join us for our Survivor Series preview, and they are with us again. We have GoobZ and Ripken, the WrassleNerds.
Yeah! That's us, yay!
Said no one ever.
Thank you for saving this podcast from being the most boring one-man show of all time.
Well, thanks for having us. We love talking wrestling whenever we get the chance.
We're here to make it twice as boring. Oh, no, wait, that's
you want the opposite of that.
Yeah, right.
Come on,
the
man.
excitement factor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Get hyped.
Sorry, I forgot what we were doing here. Royal Rumble!
Royal Rumble! Rumble.
I'm excited. I'm really hoping it's a better, or at least, like more surprising one than the last one.
Oh, you don't want to hear voices in your head?
No.
Go on to an amazing match at WrestleMania?
Oh, that amazing Bray Wyatt feud that led to the memorable House of Horrors match you're talking about? Yeah, Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's match of the year.
Match of the year.
Yeah.
That's match of the year, yeah. For sure.
Somebody's match of the year. God, last year, WrestleMania was in Orlando. So, obviously, Royal Rumble, I was incredibly excited for. But as soon as number 30 came out, I was like, oh, God, this is going to suck. I had no idea it could get worse.
This is the worst road to WrestleMania ever.
It's a bumpy fucking road, and I don't want to be on it.
Because, guys, did you see SmackDown from this week?
Yep.
Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura were actually having a really great match.
Yes,
and,
they
of course,
were.
Fucking Randy Orton came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna miss an opportunity for old Randy to come out of nowhere.
Right after the greatest promo ever by Shinsuke.
I see someone's face. I put my knee in their face.
I put
Bold
my
strategy.
knee in their face.
Bold strategy.
Knee in their face. Oh, so good.
Yeah, he's great. He's great with promos.
He's going to win wars with that one.
That's right.
Put it on a t-shirt.
That's right.
Actually, I think someone already had that as their t-shirt. What's his name? CM Punk?
Knee your face? Yeah.
No, Seth Rollins.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Oh, was that Seth Rollins thing?
When he
broke
did the thing,
nose.
Cena's nose, that was good, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can't see knee.
Well, guys, I know you are as excited for the Royal Rumble as I am. It is my personal favorite pay-per-view to look forward to all year long.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's always exciting. We don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
That's why we're going to predict what's going to happen. God help us. We sucked at Survivor Series. Let's see if we can suck even more tonight.
I'm sure we can.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, intro
Oh,
music.
my God.
Continue on. I have to take this.
Yeah, no.
Hey, what's up?
What was that ringtone? I love that.
I think it was Mega Man.
Was that it? Oh, God. That was fucking awesome. So, if you're not familiar with PW Scorecards, first off, PW Scorecards, thank you so much for coming out with this. Basically, it comes out with what seems to be a pretty thin lineup.
Yeah,
It looks like there's a missing match here, if we know what
I wouldn't
we're
be surprised
talking
if there is the one they throw in there pre-show something to give somebody an extra push. I don't know.
Because a particular match had to be removed from the card itself due to uncouth behavior from back in October.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
And he's back. No, hey, it's all good. It's all good.
We're just talking about how the Cruiserweight Championship is no longer a part of the Royal Rumble due to some questionable
Yeah, something happened.
antics. But yeah, no, nonetheless, we're...
Yeah, no one's going to miss him.
that's what I was saying. So they'll have to stretch out some other matches somehow, I guess.
Hey, we got 4 great matches and then 2 Rumbles.
Absolutely.
2 goddamn Rumbles. This
big.
feels like heaven.
Yeah, that is big.
It could be hell.
It could be hell, but you know, I almost said that the Rumble has a good track record, but then I remembered last year sucked, the ending. Because when I saw that sleeveless hoodie jackass standing up there, I was like, oh, God. I'd rather see the Brooklyn Brawler as the winner.
Yes!
Who might make an appearance. No, wait, that was that was on Monday.
Yeah, that was a whole different show, that was.
Oh, God. I'm so glad I didn't. I mean, some of those people were paying WrestleMania prices.
Yep, Manhattan Center.
Sit in the dark.
Yep. Let's focus on the positive. Let's focus on this pay-per-view. Let's
Absolutely. Now let's all of these matches seem to have a little bit of a gimmick to them.
Yes.
Let's start with the first one, which is the SmackDown Tag Championship, which is a 2 out of 3 falls of the Usos versus America Beta. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
Yeah, the alpha failed, so the beta is going to be. Who we have picked for that match? We got to go with Gable and Benjamin.
Yes, what he said.
Yes, we got to go with them.
All right, cool. I'm going to agree with that. I think I heard something that one of the Usos is hurt. Also, one of them just recently got pulled over for a DUI.
Yes.
Precisely.
I shouldn't be laughing about that because that's something serious, but...
Well, yeah, this is true, but because it was reported to the company right away, he might actually keep his job.
Well, see, he was already there on SmackDown, even though it was just as accompanying his brother in the ring sort of thing. But, I mean, they obviously care about him more than other people who commit certain felonies. So,
well, the problem with the other guy is he didn't tell anybody.
Exactly. That's what we heard
hoped it would just go away.
Yeah, that doesn't really just happen. No, normally.
Apparently, he doesn't know there's a thing called TMZ.
Yeah, no. God damn it! Always invading in celebrities' lives.
So, guys, this is a 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
Who do you believe would get to score the first fall?
I would like to think they'd at least give the Usos one fall and therefore probably be first.
Then Team Alpha Beta or whatever the fuck we're calling them. They had the next 2.
Yes.
Gable's been really having a good showing lately. Like, he's really been impressing me. I've been a big fan of his, but like that match he had on SmackDown was absolutely great.
Oh, God. That was a really great match. And what's the name? Does he even have a name for this finisher where he does a back roll, and then he does like a
back roll German suplex? Yeah. Who knows?
They need to give that sucker a name because it is impressive. The hernia maker.
That works too.
That kid's not going to last long if he keeps that up. All right, so you got Usos, then American Beta taking the overall win.
Yeah.
Now, what about who do you think will make the fall?
I think it'll be Gable again. The final fall, anyway. Like the winning fall, I think will be Chad Gable.
And who do you think he'll pin? Like it will matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. Jay.
The one that starts with J.
Yeah. That's the one we'll take. And I think they will all be pins. All 3 falls that will.
Oh, that is something that's not in the category. If it's going to be a fall or a pin or submission.
Oh, the final fall. It says the final fall. Well,
the final fall.
Pin then. Pin for the final fall.
All right, so I'm going to pretty much agree. Jay and I traded notes earlier. I think American Beta is going to take the first one, then the Usos, and then because these things never go 1-1. They always go 1-2-1.
Yeah, true.
I think I'd actually be more shocked if it was a sweep in 2 falls. Yeah, I'm going to agree. It's going to be Beta, then the Usos, and then Beta again for the overall win with a pin with that gut-wrench German suplex. Agree with you guys. I'm going to say Gable, but I'm going to say Jimmy.
Damn you, Jimmy.
Like it matters. So there's a grand total of 20 points up for that one.
Holy
Let's
shit.
move on to the next one. Yeah, I mean, they're starting off big right there. But the Raw Tag Team Championship, that one right there just looks like a straight match. No double falls, no hardcore, no count out, no... It's crazy. They actually have a real match on this card.
Yeah,
just we have Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus The Bar.
Yeah.
Guys, who do you like in that one?
Well, I like The Bar, but unfortunately, I
we
feel
don't want
like
to see the titles get
we really don't want
back around, and
I fucking hate when they do that, man.
Bar like with the belts, and
do you want to know what I hate more than anything about people like Sasha Banks and Charlotte and Roman Reigns? It's that they've been here for like a couple years, and they're already each like 4-time fucking champions or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like, dude,
that's annoying as hell.
Like, give me a fucking break with this shit. So I think the last thing the Bar needs is the championships for a third. It might even be 4th. I don't even know, 3rd or 4th fucking time in their short span together. So, love the
to
bar.
see it happen, but
Love the bar. Would not be upset by any means if they lost. Well, we might be now because we're picking Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, the world's strangest fucking tag team.
yes.
Hey, at one time, Cesaro and Sheamus were the world's strangest
That's a
tag
good point, but I like the build to that tag team. The best of seven that never ended, and
the best of 9.
literally Jason Jordan was just like, oh, Dean Ambrose is injured, so guess what, Jason? You're in! Okay, sweet, why? Don't ask questions, bud. Do not ask questions.
You're here.
Just give that man a title.
Yeah, exactly. So, Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan will be our pick. I can imagine that will also be by pin, hopefully by some miraculous curb stomp, because that was awesome to see back.
Back now.
Yeah.
The move is back, but are they still calling it the curb stomp?
No, it's called something else now. It's called something stupid.
Seth Tabulous.
Not like King's Landing
It's-
or some other nonsense.
Yeah, it's definitely something that it's a name that you could give to almost anybody else's move. It's
Generic move number 5.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's it.
That's actually a pretty good name for a finisher. Can you imagine JR call? Generic move number 5.
By God! So generic!
Family, Jack.
So generic!
Generic family.
Yeah, okay. Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan. Again, I'm gonna say, but there could be some. Fuck. Should we just say pin?
Yeah, let's
They
fuck
could
it.
win it by some dumb shit. I don't know, but we'll just say pin. Who takes the fall?
Oh, who takes the fall? Well, it's gonna be Sheamus.
Okay, Sheamus from Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
All right then. So Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan by pin with Rollins pinning Sheamus.
That's the most random finish
That
ever,
is-
man. That's how we roll.
This is not how it will go down. Take notes.
All right, for me, I'm going to say the bar is going to take the win on this. I think there's going to be some shenanigans between Rollins and Jordan.
Yeah, that could be.
Cost them the title. I'm going to say that's going to be a pin because Sheamus and Cesaro, they're not really known for their submissions. And I'm going to say Sheamus is going to hit with the kick on and pin Rollins.
Okay.
So almost the opposite of what you guys said. Again, there's 14 points up for that.
Yeah.
All right, next
That'll
we
be the
have...
make or break right there.
Yeah, this...
Well, no, it's gonna get way more worse than
Yeah,
that.
it's true.
Yeah. I don't mind if these first 4 look almost identical. It's the 2 Rumbles that are going to be messy as hell.
Yes.
But before we get to that, let's do the WWE Championship, the 2-on-1 handicap match in something we have a possibility of seeing something we've never seen before, a double world champion.
Yes, I would love to see that, but that ain't gonna be the case.
Yeah.
You think AJ's going to carry it?
I think
with a
that-
heavy heart, I am turning against my 2 Canadian brethren and going with AJ Styles,
Yes, AJ will win. He will pin Kevin Owens.
who's supposedly injured, so...
I've heard that, but I've also heard it's extremely minor.
but it could be major after a match with AJ Styles. If he doesn't take that,
I think they're setting up a...
splash rate.
Yeah, I think they're setting up a KO versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Even though we've seen it 1,000 times before, we've never seen
Ladder
it at
match.
WrestleMania, so...
I'd still pay to see it.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
So... and then as for the Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon interference, I'd say yes to a Shane McMahon.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's gonna be busy for later on.
I mean, we'll just say yes in general. That way we're not getting too specific. But so our answer is yes. But I think it's more likely to be Shane. I wouldn't mind seeing Sammy be the one who gets mad at Kevin and remains heel, and
That would be
therefore
awesome.
Kevin kind of goes face for.
He stops skipping around. He makes him skip around when he comes in.
That would be great. You're Martin Prince now.
I love that image. It's
Yeah.
just the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, Sammy got like legit pissed when he saw that. He's like, I don't want to be known as the Martin Prince of WWE. He said that on Jericho's podcast.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah,
That's-
he
oh.
had Owens and Zayn on the show at the same time. It was pretty good.
All right, for me, I'm going to say, I really, really want to... Jay and I clashed on this one a little bit. He said AJ's going to win. I really want to see Cammy win.
I hate
God,
that.
I do hate that. I really do. And I would love... Because I don't want to see these 2 break out. I went through Jericho and KO last year. I'll actually want to see these 2 go on for a while.
What about Jericho and AJ? They had a T-shirt for one day.
I know. It was awesome.
I
Should have bought it when I had the
wish
chance.
I had that T-shirt.
You know what? Jay picked something. I'm going to say Kevin Owens and Sammy win, even though I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, because they're not going to take the belt off him right before WrestleMania.
Especially with the person we want to win the Rumble. Spoiler alert, but it'd be a great pairing, so that's why we picked AJ.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to end by a pinfall with KO making the pin over AJ. Is there going to be interference? Hell yes. Yeah, Shane. Without a doubt, Shane. All right, and there is a total of 17 points for that one if you sweep it.
High scoring shit right here, man.
I know. There's a lot of points on the line for this. I think last pay-per-view there's only like 120 total points up for grabs. And I haven't done the math, but it looks like there's going to be
at least 1 million.
Yeah, let's go with that. Sure. I'm American. I don't have a good education. Yeah. Now, the one match on this card, which looks like a complete... All right, I never thought I'd say this about a world title match, but this looks like the beer run match of the entire show. The Universal Championship triple threat. Brock versus Braun versus Kane.
Okay, well, Kane obviously... Kane obviously has it in him to carry this company on his back for, what, a good 3 or 4 more years, probably.
No, he's going to become a mayor, man.
Is it a mayor?
Yeah, Mayor Kane.
Okay, so our answer is definitely not Kane. Our answer is Brock Lesnar, by far.
Oh, yeah. Brock's going to win. Kane's in there to take the pin.
Yeah, Kane.
It's pretty obvious for that. And it's not going to be nearly as exciting as the one with Roman Reigns. And I hate to say that because I fucking hate Roman. It's going to be a slow-paced match. Hopefully less than 10 minutes.
Probably. You got a lot of rumbles to squeeze in. So, yeah, Brock Lesnar wins by pin. Pinning Kane. Weapons?
That's it. This is an interesting choice here. Weapons used, only those that normally would cause DQ. What weapon doesn't cause a DQ?
Yeah. Well, I know when you take
turnbuckle.
When you take someone and you smash their head on the stairs, you don't get DQ'd. But whereas you pick up the stairs and fucking,
you don't get caught with the turnbuckle, that doesn't get normally
That's true.
DQ'd.
Probably because it's part of the ring. But when people pick up the stairs and they use it as a weapon, that causes DQ.
Exactly.
So it's a weird category. I don't know.
I almost want to say yes just because I want to see Braun whip another announcer's chair at somebody.
Yes!
That's really all I'm hoping for.
God, last week when he destroyed that TV and Kurt Angle's, was it last week? Yeah. As soon as that chair went airborne, I was like, oh God, that's going to be expensive.
So, I don't know, weapons?
Then he flipped the truck all on his own.
Yeah. Sure
just him. Weapons or no?
Seen that before.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, fine. So we will say weapons used. The number of finishers executed. Oh,
I'm gonna say 8.
8? That's a lot, man.
You get plus or minus 1.
It only takes 1 F5. So
there's 3 guys.
If he maybe does 1 each. That's okay. 8. 8. Our answer is 8.
So it would be 7 or 9. So it's like a good flexibility.
I'm definitely not going that high for the German suplex question. These are all big.
I'll let you have that one, Ripken. Go for it.
5.
Really?
Even that I think is on the high end.
I think you're wrong, but I'm gonna stick by my partner here.
We're
like waffles stuck together.
What would you say?
Like 13?
No, man. These are all big fucking dudes. He could barely do fucking 10 to...
He did 10 to Goldberg.
10 to Goldberg. And that was... But before that, it was like he did like 4 to somebody. Like Joe. Fucking Joe. He barely suplexed at all.
Well, Joe does weigh the equivalent of a small country.
You know, fuck, man. 8. They're both 8. Finisher's 8. Suplex is 8.
Okay, I'm good with that.
All right.
How about you, friend?
I'm going to have Brock Lesnar winning this because Brock doesn't lose.
Certainly does not.
You can almost write it in stone. Brock does not lose.
Until Mania.
Well, that's also, that one's going to be written in stone. I'm going to say he gets the pin as well. I think they're going to save Braun for something else down the road, so they don't want him to look bad. So I'm going to agree with you guys and say he's going to pin Kane. As far as weapons used, what the hell? Are Braun going to whip out another grappling hook?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kane out of desperation.
He brings out a Kane because he's old, right?
that, or just sticks with a classic steel chair.
Singapore one.
Oh, what pay-per-view? Oh, it was TLC where he pulled down like the giant hanging up chairs.
All the chairs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did do that.
All the chairs.
He brought all the chairs down. So Brock brought a fucking stage down.
I'm going to say no to that one just because it seems...
No, that's fair.
Well, it doesn't seem absurd, but...
Yeah.
As far as finishers, I can guarantee that if Brock is going to win, there's going to be at least 2 F5s.
That's what I'm thinking. 1 each.
A choke slam, 4 running power slams. I'm going to go 5 for the finishers.
Okay.
Seems like...
Hopefully they do much more than that for our sakes.
Yeah, well... For the German suplexes, I'm going to go an even 10. He's going to do 5 each. 5 to one guy, 5 to another guy, and he'll probably have a heart attack after that.
I was just thinking that.
Yo, watch him fucking do
you would be so
a
toast
double
after
one. That would be epic.
Oh, God.
If that dude can lift both of those.
Well, if he has Braun can throw Kane.
I think he's got a better chance of doing a double F5 than he does a double German suplex. That's 600 plus pounds on his shoulders.
They better reinforce.
Either way, it still counts as 1.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would agree with you. Actually, and you know what? I might even argue it. If they each received 1.
If it's on the brink of us losing a point, argument.
I would love to see the guy. My question is, how do you sell it good enough to get both the guys up on his shoulders? Because obviously he'd have to put one on the fucking top turnbuckle, and then without making it look stupid, have him fucking climb on top of the other guy.
Probably something like Braun gets Kane up under the turnbuckle. He's going to get ready to do something. Brock comes out of nowhere, grabs both of them, puts them on his shoulders.
Fuck, man.
And then his knees probably collapse underneath him.
Yeah, no, like what? Like those guys are easily over 300
pulls
pounds.
Pulls the Kevin Nash. My quad.
It's like 650 pounds on your shoulders. Shit, man. Yeah, you're busting a quad for sure. Your quads are busted out of your fucking legs.
Yeah, we're going to see some weird stuff in this one. Yeah. Or it's just going to be boring as hell.
Yeah, or it's just going to be a quick 5-minute fucking squash match in which Brock wins. Because Brock wins.
Because, yeah, that's the one thing we can all agree on. Brock wins, he does not lose.
Exactly.
Now let's move on to the real meat of the show. Let's look at the women's Royal Rumble. Guys, there's like 12 different things to choose from in this category. A lot of questions here. Yeah. First off, since we're looking at the women, let's go at this one at a time.
Okay.
Who do you like as a winner?
We're going to start with the winner. Well, we want...
Asuka.
We want Asuka, yeah. That's we're going to stick with the Empress of Tomorrow / my bae.
That's a very safe bet.
Well, she deserves it. She's been undefeated for so long, and she's like Triple H's little puppy pretty much. He protects her pretty well.
Yeah.
And she deserves to win this match. Get some really good matches out of her.
But at the same time, I have also said that her losing this match would in no way affect her undefeated streak, I think, you know.
She doesn't get pinned.
I think there's no losers in a Royal Rumble. There's just one winner. So at the same time, and plus she stood tall at Raw 25, which is also a really good sign that she might not win this Royal Rumble. But
yeah, those go-home shows, they really like to make you think one thing, and then something else happens.
So we're kind of hoping that is the case, but to be honest, I'm not 1,000% confident. But I want her to win, so we're gonna say Asuka for sure.
That's a safe bet. Now, who do you think of the first 2 in the match would be?
We debated this earlier, and by debated we mean pretty much drew 2 names out of a hat, and
Bailey.
We're gonna go with Bailey and Ruby Riott.
Is that Riott with 2 T's or 1 T?
That is 2 T's now. Yes,
it's 3.
Right, yeah.
Well, if it's 3 T's, she's definitely winning this Rumble.
Oh God, Ruby Riott. I can't roll my T's. All right, as far as you think,
the next question is obviously a yes. There are
there's
20 women on
the match.
I know they are planning on bringing back some legendary names and possibly planning on debuting some brand new ones, but
they have to bring in some people for this one.
They literally have no choice.
I think there's like 17 or 18 women in the division.
If that, now Paige is gone as well, plus the 2 champions will not be competing in the Rumble. So, so definitely. That is a resounding yes to current NXT superstars being in the match. I won't get specific on which ones, but yes. The answer is yes.
You gonna howl at the moon?
Oh. The superstar with the shortest match time. That is...
Again, there's another wild card. You can almost never predict this.
Yeah, I know. It could be really anyone.
Lana.
Yeah?
Lana.
Yeah,
our answer is Lana.
You shocked me with that one there. You're hearing this for the first time, folks.
Superstar with... Is it the longest or...
Yeah,
longest
it's going to be Bailey, man.
Yeah, we're going Bailey, longest time in the Rumble. We actually got her going all the way to the Final 4.
Spoiler alert.
If she's number 1. This is...
this
is as bold as it gets right here.
This is all hypothetical right here.
Assume everything we predict is correct, and it will be. So, Bailey. Most eliminations, Nia Jax. You don't put someone like Nia Jax in and not build them to be this devastating force that needs to be eliminated by 6 other women in order just to get out of
dude. What if fucking Karma shows up?
Oh, that'd be funny, but I think it would literally just do a stare down with Nia Jax, and then they'd both get tossed out by 6 women at the same time as they try to eliminate each other.
Try to get that thing off a glow, the rub off a glow, right? So.
But yeah, I like your thinking, but we're still gonna go Nia Jax most eliminations. The 30th superstar to enter the match, we're gonna go with what everybody has been talking about.
Yes.
We're going.
You know what? I don't even have to ask you. I'm already writing it down.
Ronda Rousey will be entry number 30.
That's not the way I want to see it play out, though. I want Stephanie to come in number 30, Ronda Rousey in the front row, and then, she comes in and dumps Stephanie out. She's not even a part of the match, setting up a match with her and Steph at WrestleMania.
There's too much invested now not to have her come in during the Rumble.
No, I know. That would be the greatest, just dump her right out as soon as she gets in.
That would be sweet.
I don't know if I like Ronda winning that.
We never said she'd win.
No, I know, but, she's number 30.
And then our picks for the Final Four. This is where we kind of compromised for GoobZ's little prediction there. Our Final Four predictions are Bayley.
Yep.
Asuka.
Yep.
Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
And Stephanie McMahon.
Yep.
I am against any idea of Stephanie McMahon even setting foot in the ring for one goddamn second in this Rumble. But now she's just made it official that she's gonna be on commentary, apparently, for the Rumble. So
you've seen commentators.
And exactly. How many times have you seen King and Michael Cole fucking jump up from the commentary booth being like, "Oh, it's my turn."
And Booker. Don't forget Booker.
Do you know how pissed off I'd be if McMahon interjects themselves into this?
It's going to happen.
This guy wanted her to win at first. Not wanted her to win, but it was part of the prediction that she might actually win it. And I was like, no, that's too much. She's already going around claiming the whole fucking idea was hers when it definitely was not.
God, there's times I really hate the McMahon family.
Oh, for sure, man.
Those times I love it when Vince is dumping beer on Shane.
That was pretty good.
All right, so as a recap for all this, you have Bayley and Ruby Riott starting.
Yep.
You do have NXT.
Yep.
You think the shortest will be Lana and the longest will be Bayley with Nia getting the most eliminations. 30th member will be Ronda, and your final four are Bayley, Asuka, Ronda,
and the she who will not be named.
with Asuka winning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not yes, it's yep. We're the Cammy of this, man. We're GoobZkin.
Yep.
GoobZkin. All right, then.
Oh, God. All right. For me, I'm going to say Asuka will be the winner.
Yay,
I'm agreeing with you guys. Because really, there's no one else at there. If Ronda's probably the second highest, most likely person to win this. And the distance between Asuka and Ronda is just, it's miles.
Yes.
If Asuka doesn't win, then something went wrong. She got eliminated by mistake.
Something got spoiled, went bad.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we've seen that before, the whole eliminated by mistake. Just couldn't hang on tight enough.
For my first two, I'm going to go with Mickie James and Bayley.
Ah, damn it! We literally said that.
Oh, no, that's exactly what we said.
Yeah, before deciding on Ruby Riott. That's funny. Go on. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
If he's right now,
let's
we'll
see.
kill ourselves.
Shake hands on it.
Done.
The shortest amount of time, I've got to go Lana because, my God, that girl cannot wrestle to save her life. Yep. And I can't think of anybody else who's worse in the ring than her.
No, even in NXT, there's
Could also be Fox. She's crazy, like a fox.
She at least deserves something, though. She's been around longer than any of them.
This one, for the superstar with the longest match time, I'm going to go with Jay's suggestion on this one and say Becky.
Okay. Interesting.
Because why not? She needs a good push, and that's a good way to push her to say, hey, she was in the match longer than anybody else.
That's true. She stood tall at SmackDown. That's like a good way of looking at it, too, there.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgot about Becky.
It's too late now.
I don't know how. Yeah, too late. Damn it. I already got it. Well, we got, with the most eliminations, I'm going to agree with you guys, say Nia, because she's a fucking monster.
Yep.
Gorgeous monster, but still monster nonetheless.
I agree with him.
And,
gorgeous monster.
Ronda obviously is the 30th superstar. If she comes out before 30, I'll be shocked. If she doesn't come out at all, that's going to be the bigger shocker.
Watch her be fucking number 1.
Jesus. That's how you get
30.
That's how you get people hooked right away, though.
Well, yeah, that would work.
Then she goes out between the middle rope and then just fucking hides under the ring for a while and then comes out again like Rusev did.
Oh, God. Or like McMahon did that one year.
Yes.
Yep.
Or Hornswoggle.
Oh, God. I just kicked up old memories I didn't want to remember.
Flashbacks!
Yeah. Oh, God. My final 4 would be Becky, Bayley, Ronda, and Asuka, with obviously Asuka winning the whole thing.
Nice.
So, it's a little similar to yours.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
This next one, I think we're gonna be all over the place with this guy because I really don't know who could win the men's version. There's like 4 guys that legitimately have a shot to win this thing, no matter what Vegas and the dirt sheets say.
Yeah.
Now we know that Roman is a strong possibility to win this thing because he's already
because he's Roman.
yeah. But guys, who do you have as a winner for the men's?
Well, our choice is knees to faces.
Yeah, we gotta go with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura, because nothing gets my nipples harder than the thought of AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. I've seen it at a Wrestle Kingdom. I want to see it again.
That was
at
a
a
fucking
WrestleMania
6-star match.
So
let's see it again.
Was that before the 6 stars existed, or did that create the 6 stars?
that was before. No, it was Kenny Omega and
was
Okada that created 6 stars. No,
I thought that was
but there's still nothing greater than AJ Styles doing the Bullet Club gun, and then Shinsuke Nakamura pretending to grab the bullet and eat it. Best thing ever in a match, and that was AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom.
That could really be like the blossoming of Shinsuke's. Like AJ knows how to deliver a great match with the guy, as we've seen before, and could happen again.
Yeah. So we're going Shinsuke. We're hoping for that, even though, like you said, man, there's a number of guys here who could easily win this thing.
Yeah,
Cena is even still one of them.
Reigns, Braun could come back in after his loss, and because they had done that before.
Yeah.
Like he can just come in and dump everyone. He can pick up the whole fucking ring and dump everyone out of it. That could be the big spot. I swear to God, if that happens.
Pick up the whole ring.
I'm
Yet somehow Kofi will still find a way to not have his feet touch the floor.
Oh, he'll have like a hoverboard from Back to the Future be floating around.
You know, they didn't do that last year. I was so disappointed Kofi didn't do anything to dance his way back in.
Seems like they're trying to lessen it up again. You know, they probably want to bring it back big or something.
Yet they hype it every year.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, remember that thing that Kofi did?
Remember when he grabbed the chair? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing that this year.
So yeah, we're going to go Shinsuke to win.
All right, good choice. Who are you starting first to?
We walk with Elias.
That's a very good choice.
We see him play with the guitar, and then the other man who walks alone, Baron Corbin.
Yeah, we're going to start with them. We, again, literally drew 2 kind of random names from a hat.
We discussed it a little bit.
We did a bit.
Corbs.
Yeah.
He's adorbs.
Corbs the adorbs.
That would be a new gimmick for him, eh?
Comes out in a cuddly bunny suit.
Yeah, dimple implants.
Current NXT superstars in the match. That's a much harder one on this one, man.
Yeah, because they got a lot of guys to.
They don't really need it. And the only person I currently want to see, well, actually, no, this is a lie, because I say I want to see him on the main roster, but at the same time I don't, because I know he'll be completely wasted on the main roster, and that's the Velveteen Dream.
Well,
is he still hurt?
Oh, I didn't even know he was hurt. Is that why he's off TakeOver?
Yeah, the last TakeOver, he got hurt against Aleister Black.
What a fucking match, though. Oh, my God.
Match.
Holy shit. We've met Aleister Black, just saying, just throwing that out there, just, little interview with him.
Is he as scary in real life as he looks?
He's actually like the super nicest fucking guy. It was funny because I think I could say this now.
We asked for an interview.
We asked him for an interview. He's like, yeah, no, absolutely, man. He's like, the only thing is you can't ask me where I'm going, because he had just been signed to NXT.
Oh,
we saw like one of his last.
It was like one of his last indie shows. So we got very lucky. He was called Tommy End at the time. His name was Tommy End, not Aleister Black. But I don't know why.
I don't know what's worse.
He was just as good. Okay, so we've got our starting to NXT. Man, that's. What do you think, man? And is anyone from NXT gonna? I'm gonna say no.
Let's go no.
I don't think the NXT.
We're gonna be wrong, but let's go no.
I don't think the NXT roster is big enough at this point to support.
Watch fucking Ricochet show up.
Well, he's not NXT with that.
Yeah, he's signed, though.
But no, he's signed at the Performance Center. He has never debuted in NXT, so he's not NXT.
We'll see him Saturday night. So that'll be his
that would
debut.
suck. That would suck. That would be terrible timing. I'm going to say no to the current NXT superstars in the match. I think they could bring out some...
You're right, the shortest match time.
Probably are wrong. Who is in some hot water? Oh, no, we decided Aiden English.
Yes.
Aiden English would be the superstar with the shortest because...
He'll be singing, walking in the ring.
Don't get me wrong, we love Aiden English and
Rusev
Day. We're a big part of, but I think Rusev is the big part that Rusev Day has succeeded in, not Aiden English.
Oh, yeah. Happy Rusev Day, by the way.
Yes, thank you so much. Well. Yes, happy Rusev Day. And I'm
sorry we forgot to say that.
Yeah, we're sorry we missed you yesterday, the day before, and the numerous weeks before that.
and tomorrow an early Happy Rusev Day.
Yes, in case I don't see you, Happy Rusev Day, Happy Rusev Day, Happy Rusev Day. Nice. Get a little Truman Show in there. Yeah, Aiden English with the shortest. And again, that's literally because of the people announced. I don't think there's anyone who... Titus, maybe?
Oh, no. Remember they went for that spot like it was last year or the year before?
Titus botched his own early elimination? Fuck, that's a good point. They might want to get him back for that.
Yeah, I learned about that. He was supposed to go out in 1 second, and it took 4 seconds, and Vince McMahon was pissed.
Yeah. I think it was Ambrose and Roman were supposed to give him a double clothesline.
And he totally botched he got caught up in the ropes and ruined his moment.
He botched his own elimination.
So honestly, that's a good argument. We're still going to stick with Aiden English because that's what we've said, but we're going to set an honorable mention to the way of Titus O'Neil.
Asterisk.
Yeah. The superstar with the longest time spent in the match. I don't think did we cover that? I don't think we covered that one yet.
Oh, jeez.
On the fly.
Yeah. Cena.
Yeah. Cena or Roman?
Cena. Let's go Cena. We're going to go John Cena.
Cena sucks. My kid chants that around all the time. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks.
My kids heard that getting chant on TV the other day, and they're saying, what are those people saying? My kids are like 8 and 6. And I was like, John Cena rocks. That's what they're saying, yeah.
My kid's 6, and he knows John Cena sucks.
Yeah, I think my kids see through my lies. And
they always do.
Daddy's filthy liar.
Where are we at here? The superstar with the most eliminations we decided would be the big dog, Roman Reigns.
God.
The big hog? The big hog, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns will come in, and I'm sure, at least I'm hoping it won't top his 12, which should have never topped Kane's 11. But
I agree.
Nonetheless, he will get the most this year, probably with like 6 or 7. The 30th superstar to enter the match.
Unless Braun gets in. Braun's going to toss him.
Yes, you said that already. I don't think Braun will be in it, although he might be. That's a good point.
He's going to be.
And, where are we at here?
The 30th superstar.
That's right.
The crowd will go unchained. And Daniel Bryan comes out number 30.
That being said, our pick is Hornswoggle.
It's back in... it's in Philly, where they wanted Daniel Bryan on his comeback to come in the Rumble and win. This is the rehabilitation of Daniel Bryan.
Our pick is Daniel Bryan, as you can see from my excited co-host here.
I'm a Daniel Bryan guy. Oh, yes, 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 to the day that I die.
And we also have him sticking around in the Final Four.
Well, of course. He comes in number 30.
Yeah.
He's fresh, man.
Our Final Four will be...
how many years off in the ring? He's good.
Our Final Four will be... And I'm actually going to switch one on you. I'm sorry.
Fuck you, man.
Our Final Four will be Shinsuke, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, and John Cena.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah. We used to have Orton in there, but now I kind of forgot that Cena was even in the Rumble. So
God bless you.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying I'll take Cena over Orton, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's our Final Four, and that is... I'm just going to run through these bonus questions quickly. So just for the sake, before you give us yours, the commentary tables. I'm going to say English and Spanish. No other. What about you?
Yeah.
Okay. So English and Spanish.
You do you, man.
No other. The cash in Money in the Bank. No. The answer is no. I think the Rumble is a... how funny would it be, though, if, like, in the middle of the Rumble, she fucking comes down with, like, a referee, though, and is like...
But there's no
there's no champions in the Rumble. Never mind. It would be actually really stupid of her to come down in the middle of a Rumble with a referee.
So it will happen, then.
Okay, a maximum of 5 unscheduled appearances. Okay, well, I guess our best bet would be to try and guess the NXT women.
Number of 5. There's going to be more than 5 unscheduled
But we
appearances.
only get to pick 5, is what it's saying.
Oh,
we
shit.
only get a maximum of 5, so make them worth being picked. Stephanie McMahon is scheduled to appear, so that wouldn't matter. So Ember Moon.
Yep.
Shayna Baszler.
Yep.
Kairi Sane.
Yep. Let's go with Michelle McCool.
Okay, yeah, Michelle McCool. That's right, go with the legends.
And then Beth Phoenix.
Or can we say Daniel Bryan? Does that, I guess technically,
I thought we were talking
scheduled?
woman.
Well, I know, it just says unscheduled
Okay, no,
appearances.
let's go with Daniel Bryan.
I don't
No,
care.
he's scheduled to... no, I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know if he's technically scheduled to appear because let's not say Daniel Bryan, just in case. So, Kairi Sane.
No authority figures.
No authority.
Okay.
Okay, so there we go. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, so the women. So we got 3 women there, and then you said Michelle McCool. Beth Phoenix is our 5th one. Then we will go Beth Phoenix.
We'll go all women.
All women in that Rumble. That's what.
Awesome.
You need a lot of spots for that woman's Rumble.
Exactly.
It's a lot easier to call that than the men's.
Exactly, and I think that's it for the bonus questions.
That is it.
Good. All right, lay it on us. What do you got?
All right, for real quickly, for the men, so we can wrap this up. The winner, I have also Shinsuke Nakamura,
Nice.
because I agree with you. Shinsuke versus AJ would be fucking awesome.
We are friends. We are friends.
My starting 2, I'm going to have Elias and Randy Orton, because I want to see his ass get thrown out early.
Nice.
Randy?
Yeah, I want Orton out. Elias can stay in all day. I don't care. He's awesome.
Corks him with the guitar, tosses him over top rope.
That'd be awesome.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
I would cream in my pants.
Well, that's... You do you.
I will.
For the NXT, yes, I do think there will be some people from
probably
NXT. Not many, 1 or 2.
Yep.
For the shortest match time, I'm going to go with Mike Kanellis for this one.
Oh, damn
shit.
it. Hawkins is probably in the goddamn match, too.
Damn it.
Fuck.
It was one of those two. I'm going to lean Mike Kanellis.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know why. We haven't seen him for a while.
Okay.
This is a good way to bring him back.
Oh, he was in rehab. Could be back now.
Didn't his wife have a baby? Or his wife's pregnant or something?
No, she was just
Yeah,
on
she's
Raw.
very pregnant.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She is extremely pregnant.
The baby wins the Rumble.
The baby,
It's a
the
miracle.
baby is number 27. The superstar with the longest match time, I'm going to go with The Miz. With the most elimination, I'm going to have to agree with you and say Roman. And agree with you again with a 30th. That's got to be Daniel Bryan. If it's not, they're going to have a minor riot on their hands.
Are you going to go nuts if it's Daniel Bryan?
Who won't? Is there any one person who's just going to be sitting there calmly like, oh.
You know, if they really want to piss off the crowd, make it what was his name? Ellsworth?
James Ellsworth?
He just showed up in Ontario this weekend and won a big tournament to like pretty much a Money in the Bank at another little indie fed here.
I wouldn't call it indie. Santino owns it.
Yeah,
Or at least not little.
it was still indie.
Yeah, at least not little.
yeah.
And your final 4.
My final 4, I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan, Shinsuke, Roman, and The Miz.
Nice. Miz deserves it.
We're very close.
Miz deserves it.
Announce tables, I'm going to agree with you guys and say English and Spanish eat it, and I'm probably going to say during the Universal title match. Is there going to be a cash-in? I'm going to say no, because it wouldn't make any sense.
Yep.
As far as unscheduled appearances, my men's NXT, I'm going to say Lars Sullivan comes in for a 1-hit.
That's a good one.
For the women, I'm going to say Nikki Cross. I really hope she gets in.
That'd be
I am
cool.
a huge Nikki Cross fan. Possibly the Iconic Duo, that counts as 2. And then Chelsea Green.
Yeah, she just got released from Impact, yeah.
Yep, I think she shows up.
Oh,
So,
man. I cannot wait for the pay-per-view this weekend.
I know, oh God, I'm excited.
We got
I can't
NXT on Saturday, which is going to be amazing as well. Like,
You can guarantee takeovers are going to be amazing, because there has not been a single bad
no,
takeover.
there really
yet.
hasn't. I took Monday off of work. I'm ready for this weekend. Like,
Now, are we in agreement that, again, the loser will change their Twitter handle for a certain duration of time?
or
You know, if you guys agree to it, I'll do it.
Definitely, of course.
so we're changing our Twitter handles then.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you said that last time.
we
and
do,
look
it's
what
all
happened.
because of Mike Kanellis and Lars Sullivan.
Fucking wolves. I call them Mars. Mars Cullivan.
Guys, thank you so much for being part of this. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having us, man,
thanks,
as usual.
man. Yeah, this is great.
We're going to wrap this up. Everybody out there, thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoy the Rumble. GoobZ and Ripken, thanks again for showing up. Go ahead, pimp your shit. Tell us where we can find more of you.
Hey there, everybody, this is GoobZ.
And I'm Ripken.
And we are the WrassleNerds.
You can follow us on Twitter. I am Ripken at RipkenWN.
And I'm GoobZ at GoobZWN.
You can also follow both our shows, the first one being the WrassleNerds, which does the WNW WrassleNerds Wrestling, on Twitter at WrassleNerds.
That's where we take a whole bunch of 2K created wrestlers and put them in our own league and do commentary on it. It's amazing, folks.
In fact, you can see your own Cretins Guild coming up in WNW very soon, very shortly as well.
It's the Shocker!
The Shockmaster.
Whatever.
Greatest debut of all time.
It was pretty.
And also, check out the Derailers podcast on iTunes and Stitcher. Follow them on Twitter at the Derailers.
It's a great listen, folks.
And that's us.
Thank you guys once again. I am Bob from the Cretins Guild. You can find us on YouTube, iTunes, Podbean, Google Play. Oh God, there's so many places you can find it. And anywhere you can listen to podcasts, any social media, you know what to do. You know where to find us. Go ahead, hit us up if you'd like. Follow us. Follow the WrassleNerds. Follow Derailers. Thank you guys once again.
Thank you.
And we say to all of our listeners, new and old, welcome to the Guild.
Have a good night, folks.
Enjoy the Rumble.